Hi there. So, you want to know how to build your own kingdom, huh? Well, there are a lot of things you need to consider, like people, land, administration, laws, and a whole lot of stuff. But I bet you're not here for all that boring stuff. You're here because you want some anime recommendations, right? Especially kingdom-building anime. Well, fret not, my friend. I've got you covered in this video. I'll be giving you a list of 10 anime where the main character builds their own kingdom. So let's get started, shall we? The heroic legend of Arslan takes place in the kingdom of Pars, which is embroiled in a war against the neighboring nation of Lusitania. The central character, Arslan, is the young crown prince of Pars, who is forced to flee his kingdom after a devastating defeat. Arslan's journey begins as he gathers a group of loyal followers and allies, each possessing unique skills and abilities. Together, they embark on a quest to reclaim Pars and build a new kingdom that values justice, equality, and the well-being of its people. Arslan's ultimate goal is to unite various factions and liberate his people from the oppression of Lusitania. Throughout the series, Arslan showcases his leadership qualities, strategic thinking, and compassion for his subjects. He navigates through political intrigues, forges alliances with different kingdoms, and engages in battles against formidable adversaries. Arslan's charisma and ability to inspire loyalty among his followers play a crucial role in his quest to build a kingdom that reflects his ideals. As Arslan encounters various challenges, he learns from his experiences and evolves as a leader. He seeks to understand the diverse perspectives of his allies and enemies, striving for peaceful resolutions whenever possible. Arslan's vision for his kingdom extends beyond mere conquest. He aims to create a society that promotes harmony, justice, and prosperity for all. Arslan's efforts to reclaim his kingdom and build a new one are characterized by his ability to inspire and unite people from different backgrounds. He values the contributions of each individual and seeks to create a kingdom where everyone has a voice and is treated fairly. Through diplomacy, military strategy, and his unwavering determination, Arslan works towards establishing a kingdom that embodies his ideals of justice and equality. In Maou Yuusha, Archenemy and Hero. The story takes place in a fantasy world where humans and demons have been engaged in a long-lasting war. The central premise revolves around the relationship between the hero and the demon queen, who initially appear to be archenemies. The hero is a brave warrior who sets out to defeat the demon queen and bring peace to the human world. However, upon meeting the demon queen, he discovers that the war between humans and demons is more complex than he initially believed. The demon queen explains that both sides suffer from the perpetual conflict, and she proposes an alternative plan to bring true peace and prosperity to both humans and demons. Instead of slaying the demon queen, the hero decides to join forces with her. Together, they aim to dismantle the current political and economic systems that perpetuate the war and build a new kingdom that benefits both humans and demons. The hero's journey involves not only battling physical foes, but also overcoming societal barriers and implementing political reforms. Throughout the series, the hero utilizes his strategic thinking, leadership skills, and charismatic personality to rally support from various factions and challenge the status quo. He engages in diplomacy, economics, and agricultural reforms, introducing new ideas and technologies to improve the lives of the people. The Demon Queen, on the other hand, provides her expertise in governance and utilizes her powers to protect the kingdom from external threats. Maou Yuusha, Archenemy and Hero, delves into intricate world-building, focusing on the development of the kingdom and its people, rather than mere action and battles. It explores themes of political intrigue, social dynamics, and the consequences of war. The anime showcases the hero's growth as a leader and his efforts to create a society where humans and demons can coexist harmoniously. The Rising of the Shield Hero follows the story of a guy named Naofumi, who gets Isekai'd to a fantasy world in a kingdom named Melromark, along with 3 other people. Each of them becomes a hero with their conventional weapons, but Naofumi gets stuck with the shield, which is considered the weakest weapon. At first, things don't go so well for Naofumi. He's treated unfairly and gets betrayed by someone he trusted. Princess Malti, I'm looking at you. He becomes full of hate and wants nothing but revenge. However, with the help of some unlikely allies, including a cute raccoon girl named Raftalia, Naofumi starts his journey of redemption to clear his name and save the people of Melromark from the waves of catastrophe. The reason why I put this here is mainly because, in the end of Season 1, Naofumi is given the right and power to lead and control the region where Raftalia used to call home, becoming a lord. As the story progresses, Naofumi starts to gather a group of loyal followers who believe in him and his abilities. He forms alliances, builds relationships, and establishes a network of support. With the help of his companions and his strategic thinking, Naofumi begins to carve out his own path and build his own kingdom. Throughout the series, Naofumi's journey involves facing numerous challenges, overcoming obstacles, and proving himself to be a capable leader. He gradually gains the trust and respect of the people, transforms their perception of the shield hero, and becomes a symbol of hope and inspiration. Naofumi's kingdom-building journey in The Rising Shield Hero showcases his growth as a character, as well as his ability to rally people together and create a community that supports and believes in him. While the focus of the story is not solely on kingdom building, Naofumi's efforts to establish his own kingdom and protect its inhabitants contribute significantly to the overall narrative. No Game, No Life follows the adventures of two siblings, Sora and Shiro, who are known as the brilliant gaming duo known as Blank. They are absolute masters of gaming and consider the real world to be a boring and pointless existence. One day, Sora and Shiro are summoned to a parallel world called Disboard, where all conflicts are resolved through games. In Disboard, they discover a world governed by a complex set of rules, where everything from politics to land disputes is determined through gaming competitions. With their unparalleled gaming skills, Sora and Shiro quickly rise to prominence as they defeat one opponent after another. As they explore Disboard, Sora and Shiro set their sights on the ultimate goal: to challenge and defeat Tet, the god of this world, and take his position. To achieve this, they engage in various games and outsmart opponents who underestimate them. Through their victories, they amass a loyal following and establish a reputation as the formidable gaming duo that cannot be defeated. Although Sora and Shiro do not build a physical kingdom in the traditional sense, they essentially construct their own domain within Disboard. They strategically maneuver through the complex political landscape, form alliances, and gain influence over other races and factions. Their aim is to reshape the world according to their own vision, where games are the ultimate form of governance. By utilizing their wit, intelligence, and gaming expertise, Sora and Shiro manipulate the rules of Disboard, challenging the established order and paving the way for their own rule. They build a network of loyal followers who rally behind them, forming a sort of kingdom based on their principles and ideology. While the concept of kingdom building in No Game, No Life is more metaphorical than literal, Sora and Shiro's quest to defeat the god of Disboard and reshape the world according to their own rules can be seen as a form of building their own kingdom. Their journey revolves around strategic planning, political maneuvering, and outsmarting opponents, ultimately establishing their dominance over the gaming world and leaving an indelible mark on Disboard. In Overlord, the story revolves around Momonga, a skilled player of an immersive virtual reality game called Yggdrasil, who finds himself trapped within the game's world after its servers are shut down. As Momonga realizes he is now the powerful undead sorcerer, Ainz-Ul Gaun, he decides to seize the opportunity and build his own kingdom within the game's world, which has become his new reality. With his vast knowledge, strategic thinking, and loyal NPCs, non-player characters, Momonga sets out to establish his reign and expand his influence. Throughout the series, Ainz-Ul Gaun navigates a complex fantasy world filled with different races, factions, and challenges. He strategically builds alliances, manipulates political dynamics, and showcases his immense power to gain respect and authority. Ainz uses his knowledge of game mechanics, magic, and tactical warfare to establish his kingdom, the Great Tomb of Nazarick, as a formidable force in the land. A key aspect of Overlord is the management of resources, territories, and the various NPCs under Ainz's command. He allocates roles, plans defenses, and ensures the prosperity and security of his domain. Ainz's role as an all-powerful ruler entails making decisions that affect the lives of his subjects and the overall development of his kingdom. While Ainz's kingdom is unique in that it is established within a virtual reality game world, the series explores themes of governance, nation-building, and the complexities of ruling. Ainz's transformation into a ruler and his efforts to solidify his kingdom reflect the journey of building one's own realm. In That Time I Reincarnated as a Slime, the story follows the adventures of Satoru Mikami, a 37-year-old corporate worker who is reincarnated into a fantasy world as a powerful slime creature known as Rimuru Tempest. As Rimuru explores this new world, he encounters various creatures and forms meaningful friendships. With his newfound abilities and wisdom from his past life, Rimuru embarks on a journey to create a kingdom where different races can coexist peacefully and prosper. Through his encounters, Rimuru gains followers and allies who are drawn to his leadership qualities and compassionate nature. He establishes diplomatic relationships with various races, including goblins, dwarves, and ogres, and forms the diverse community of the Jura Tempest Federation. Rimuru's kingdom-building efforts involve more than just physical construction. He aims to create a society that values equality, mutual respect, and cooperation. He provides guidance, protects his people, and implements policies that prioritize their well-being and development. Rimuru's ability to absorb and mimic the abilities of others further enhances his kingdom-building endeavors. He utilizes his skills to improve the infrastructure, advance technology, and ensure the security of his kingdom. With his power and influence, Rimuru gradually establishes the Jura Tempest Federation as a safe haven for all races. While Rimuru starts as a slime creature, his transformation into a respected leader and the establishment of a harmonious kingdom showcases his growth and the development of his own domain. He embraces the responsibilities of leadership and builds a community that thrives under his guidance. In Code Geass, the story is set in an alternate reality where the Holy Britannian Empire has conquered a significant portion of the world, including Japan, which is now known as Area 11. The central protagonist, Lelouch Lamperouge, is a former prince of Britannia who obtains the power of Geass, which allows him to command anyone to follow his orders. Motivated by a desire to avenge his mother's death and free his people from Britannian oppression, Lelouch assumes the identity of Zero and leads a rebellion against the Empire. Through strategic planning, manipulation, and charismatic leadership, Lelouch builds his own resistance movement known as the Black Knights. As the series progresses, Lelouch gathers allies, including former enemies, and forms alliances with other rebel groups. He showcases his tactical brilliance, utilizing his Geass power to manipulate both his comrades and his enemies. Lelouch aims not only to free Japan, but to build a new world where equality and justice prevail. Lelouch's efforts to build his own kingdom are not limited to physical conquest. He aims to create a society where all individuals, regardless of their birth or social standing, have the right to determine their own destiny. Lelouch challenges the existing social order, exposes the corruption within the Britannian Empire, and rallies people to fight for their freedom. Through his strategic genius and charismatic leadership, Lelouch gains control over territory, resources, and the loyalty of his followers. He establishes a power base, implements policies, and forms a government structure that embodies his ideals. Lelouch's actions go beyond mere rebellion. He aims to build a new world order where people can live without oppression and discrimination. All right then, that concludes this video about kingdom building or empire building, whichever you want to say, I guess. Anyways, what was your favorite anime? Do you have any suggestions? Let me know in the comments. If you have any other topics I should cover, feel free to share. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. And if you want to see more and get notified, why not subscribe and hit the bell? Your support really means a lot. Oh yeah, thank you for watching. This has been your neighborhood senpai signing off, and I wish you an awesome day.